For some of you guys out there, it's tough to even get your kids to clean their rooms. So our next group of guests have something very important to shout about. The Bryant family have combined their talents to write an award-winning book called Trusting Timothy, a story about cheating, and they're joining us today. The siblings are right here, co-authors of the book too, Ava Bryant, Bobby Bryant III, and Joseph Bryant. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How you guys doing?
Hey, thanks for having us.
You good? I'm good, but I'm envious of your talents. You guys have many, and we'll get onto some of those, but we should probably start up with the book. How did this even come about? Did you guys sit down and say, you know, with your parents, let's write a book together, or did it come out naturally from an activity or something? What happened?
The book was inspired by our dad's relationship with his paternal grandmother, Anita Bryant. She was a strong Christian woman, and he gives her a lot of credit for becoming a Christian. So, as a family, we decided to take that idea and work together because we're all Christians and we believe in the same message of trusting in God's word and using it to help us in tough situations.
Okay.
So, we decided to put that for children, and so everyone could read it and enjoy it.
That's cool. Okay, so you guys can be honest. What was it like working together as a bunch of siblings? I mean, because I know I've got a sister. I know what it's like. You know, you don't always agree all the time. So, what was the creative process like? How much input did everyone get? And you know, what did you guys get out of it?
So, it's always a bit difficult when you have to work on a project with other people. And there were some discussions on what would happen in the book, and everybody giving their input. But at the end of the day, it was a very good process because we all love each other. We're a close family. And getting to work together was just really good for not only the book, all of our creative minds working together, but it helped us grow closer as a family. So it was just a really great process.
Any surprising parts that came out of that working together?
Surprising, no. Just a lot of discussions regarding input for the book, yeah.
Well, it seems like you guys work together as a team, and that would kind of naturally lead me to believe that, you know, and obviously with the basis of the book, there's a lot of sporting activity that happens within this. You use sports as a background. You guys clearly work together as a team. So sports is influential in your family. Could you guys expand on that?
Well, do you want to answer this one?
Sure. We are a sports-loving family. Basketball primarily, which is included in the book. So we love watching the Lakers, Warriors. So basketball has always been a big part of our family, whether it's going to games, watching them on the TV, playing sports. We really do love sports, so we wanted that to be included in this book. Yeah,
and sports is obviously reinforced within the characters. Was that an important aspect too, to get the narrative of the story out using sports as a background?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you guys maybe want to like expand on what the book's actually about and what you guys hope people will get out of it?
Well, what we're hoping to get out of it is to spread light in a dark place, because as you know, the world's going through very difficult times, and we're hoping that Trusting Timothy will inspire people to spread the light and to encourage people to have faith and be trusting.
All right. Well, what is that story about? Because obviously, clearly, Timothy's a central character here. What is the narrative of the story? Can you give it just a brief synopsis of what people can expect when they read the book?
So in this book, Timothy's faced with tough decisions regarding cheating. So his friends are trying to peer pressure him and pressure him into cheating to win in a game or in a test. So he has to make the tough decision to do what's right, even though he's faced with peer pressure from his friends.
Yeah. So what's it like, right? Because clearly it's a kid's book. I mean, I know as an adult I love colourful pictures. That makes reading much easier for me, much more tolerable. And what's it like writing for peers or writing for kids younger than you? Did you find that an easier process, or was that a harder process? You know, how did that work for you guys?
I would say it was a cool process because growing up we loved reading books, so we would read a lot of children's books. So I think that kind of helped us in our writing process because we read so many books as children. We just loved books, and we wanted to create one of our own. So it was just a fun process going from reading children's books again to create one for the next generation. So it was just a cool process.
Yeah, you guys mentioned that you hope it shed some light on people's lives and they get to something meaningful from this. On another level, maybe just in the sports realm of things, I'm sure kids are faced with that challenge every day of their teammates and friends saying, hey, just cheat, just cheat, just cheat. On that basis alone, would you hope some people in sporting environments would get something out of it?
Yes, we're hoping that they get something out of it. We're hoping that this book might be relatable and inspire them to, instead of cheating, work hard and pursue their goals the right way.
Well, congratulations on the book. Thank you guys for coming in and talking to me about this. And I know now to never take you guys on in basketball, because not only are you guys good, work as a team, I can't cheat my way to it. You'll call me out. So thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you
Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure. You can learn more about the Bryants by visiting their website, trustingtimothy.com. And you can also get yourself a copy of the book by heading to the website on your screen.